You've heard the warnings. Don't use your phone at the fuel station, or avoid calls while handling LPG. But does physics agree? Can your phone really spark an explosion? Let's test these myths scientifically. The fire triangle explains combustion. You need fuel like petrol, vapor, or LPG, oxygen from air, and an ignition source, or something hot enough to reach the fuel's ignition temperature. For gasoline, that's about 280 degrees Celsius, and for LPG around 470 degrees Celsius. Let's examine your phone. Most lithium-ion batteries run at 3.7 volts and a few amps, using the power formula P equals V times I. Even at peak, that's less than 15 watts, enough to power a flashlight, not an arc welder. Also, RF signals used for calls are non-ionizing. They cannot break chemical bonds or produce heat. SAR-specific absorption rate values stay under 2 W per kilogram, far too low to cause ignition. What can cause sparks? Static electricity. Even your clothes rubbing together can build voltage over 3,000 volts and discharge it in microseconds. This is why filling stations recommend discharging static before touching a phone. A phone must short-circuit or be poorly repaired to generate a real spark. And even then, it's extremely rare and localized. People worrying about answering calls while carrying LPG. But phones don't emit fire. The real risk? Leaks in the valve or hose needing open flames or frayed electrical wires. Charles's law tells us V1 T1 equals V2 T2. As temperature increases, gas expands in volume. So, in hot environments, pressure buildup can cause leaks, not phone calls. In controlled experiments, researchers placed phones near volatile fuel vapors and made calls, no ignition. Even Mythbusters tested it and busted the myth. Phones weren't able to ignite fuel vapors under realistic conditions unless tampered with or exposed to damaged circuitry. So, why the warning signs? 2 reasons. 1. Distraction. Dropping the nozzle or walking away while on the phone can cause spills. 2. Legal caution. Fuel stations are on the side of safety. It's policy, not proof. The National Fire Protection Association, NFPA, and Petroleum Equipment Institute state clearly, no direct link between mobile phones and fuel fires. If there's a leak in your gas cylinder at home, what should you worry about? Flames, not phones. LPG is heavier than air and pools near the floor. Ignition usually happens from electrical arcs like switching on a light, not mobile signals. Joule's law Q equals I wire T tells us heat is generated by current over resistance, and phones just don't output enough. So, does science back the myth? Absolutely not. Fire needs fuel, air, and a real spark, not just a ringtone. Stay alert, avoid leaks, and respect static, but don't fear your phone.